Speak with the business owners today. This is definitely a privilege for me to get out into the community. Oftentimes I'm sitting behind my desk talking to people and they come to my office because it's very hard to find me, but I will give you directions. But it's awesome for me to be able to get out and speak with you in the community because this is really what I love to do. I have the opportunity to talk to you about some great resources in Pitt County for small business owners, specifically for you. So this is something that I think will be of a great privilege and advantage to you. But today, when I received Tanya's flyer, I looked at it and I always like to get a theme in my heart. It just, again, it makes me happy. A lot of things make me happy. But anyway, I said, you know, let me look at this and see what this is all about. What are we trying to get from this workshop and this seminar? And of course, what stood out was SOAR. We're trying to go to the next level. We're trying to take it to another level. So I decided that the topic for our workshop today would be making our salon soar. But just to give you a brief introduction, I am the MWBE coordinator for the City of Greenville and GEC. I'm a native of Greenville, North Carolina, and I am also a graduate of East Carolina University. I've been working at Financial Services City of Greenville for about 5 years, and been in this position for about 3. So I'm very blessed to do something that I love to do. Now I'm sure the question that you may be asking yourself is, what is MWBE? MWBE is a full encompassing program. It does stand for Minority and Women Business Enterprise. And it's a program designed that minorities and women business owners have an equal opportunity to do business with the City of Greenville and with GEC. To do business means sell their product or service. So we have contractors, we have architects, we have lawn maintenance, janitorial, the whole gamut. Anything the City of Greenville want to buy or sell, I make sure that our MWBEs have an opportunity. And it's actually something that was mandated by state statute. The statute's there for your reference. So this is something that the City of Greenville has taken on full force. So when we look at what MWBE is and what my job description is, it's equal opportunity. So how do we measure equal opportunity? What we understand is there is a certain number of business owners in our Greenville market that are available to do business, a certain percentage. Let's say there's 15%. So the City of Greenville has a budget of about $90 million this year. So we want to make sure that 15% of the people that we do business with are minority. Why? Because that matches the market. What we've done is we've done a disparity study that said, okay, the City of Greenville buys this number of products and this number of services, and we utilize this number of minority firms. What we found was a disparity. We utilized less firms than were available in the market. So we came up with our goals. In construction, we said in order to reach parity, we need to spend 10% of our dollars with minority firms in construction, 6% for women, and so on and so forth. Services goes down to 8% total, supplies and materials 4% total. Greenville Utilities did the same thing. They buy some few different things. You may have some transformers in there and things like that. So in construction, they said, hey, we need 11% for minority and women, 4% on services, and 3% on supplies and materials. And that's what we aspire to do each year. Now, you can see something very interesting on my website, which I'll provide for you later. It's our annual report. You can see how I'm doing in my job. So just to give you a general idea what the city buys, we do buy office supplies, light and heavy equipment, all the sanitation trucks that you see running around with the City of Greenville sign, printing services, fuel, lawn maintenance, and the gamut. One thing you don't see is lawn services, but we have a solution for that. I fulfill 5 functions, including being a liaison, monitoring, reporting, making sure we comply with statute and the laws and all of that lovely stuff. But one of the things, again, like I said, I love to do is get out and provide business development and technical assistance to our minority business owners, which includes you. Because what we understand is that we strengthen and support the entire minority business community. Those people who want to do business with us will also be strengthened. Because what? We work together. So this is one of the ways that we can work together. So when it comes to what our topic is for today, again, we want to go with the theme of making our salon soar. And as you can see, SOAR stands for an acronym. What does the S stand for? Seek expertise. I heard Tanya speak about that. Tanya was mentioning to us that we can't get complacent. We can't feel like, okay, we've got to the point that we're business owners, we've been in the industry over 10 years, we know what we're doing. Yes, we've gotten to a place where we're experienced and we have some wisdom we can share with others, but we can always gain and learn more. Our quote here says, never become so much of an expert that you stop gaining experience. What we also understand is that when we continue to gain expertise, we're continuing to learn, we're continuing to grow, because what we want to do as business owners is be sustainable. We all want to stay in business, right? But we also want to increase. Correct. Very good. So what are some things that you can do to seek expertise? Take advantage of your free business educational resources. Right here in Pitt County, we have something called the Pitt Community College Small Business Center. How many have heard of that or familiar? My job is so easy. Good job. The PCC Small Business Center is a business resource center. They provide one-on-one business counseling, free seminars. There's actually, in your packet of information, you have a schedule of the business resource classes that are available. They offer classes every Tuesday and Thursday evening from 6 to 9, and on Wednesdays they offer classes during the day. So there is every opportunity for you to go and take some of those classes. Now, what I love about PCC is you can go and talk to Jim. Jim is the director there. And you're like, Jim, I want to know what types of certifications I need to keep up to date with as a salon owner. Hey, Jim can create that class for you because that's what he does. And he does so with your tax dollars, so that's even better. But some of the other great classes that he has available are how to write a business plan. Again, Tanya talked about the vision, making it plain. Writing a business plan, QuickBooks, bookkeeping, developing a marketing plan, decreasing employee turnover, how to improve your credit score, and the list goes on and on. Has anyone taken the opportunity to take one of Jim's classes? Very good. Did you find it beneficial, Dallas?
I did. It was a long time ago, but I did.
I understand.
Thank you.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear it. So Jim is right there on Memorial Drive. Everybody knows where Parker's Barbecue is, likely. It's right there in front of Parker's Barbecue. You can find him there. But one of the things I also wanted to mention that something that new that he's doing this year is something called the Minority Business Boot Camp. In relationship with one of the organizations that I'm affiliated with, which I'll talk about later, we are doing something to help our minority business owners. We want them to get in and to get educated because, again, seeking expertise is a major part of us growing as business owners. So he's putting together a boot camp that says if you take 15 hours of his classes, each class is 3 hours, that's 5 classes, you'll receive a certification. That certification will tell any creditor, any lender, any person that's going to invest in your business that you've taken the opportunity to get some entrepreneurial training, which is very important. I wanted to pass out this flyer here, which describes the boot camp in a little more detail and gives you a contact number if you have some more questions about the boot camp. So again, we're continuing to seek expertise. What other resources are available out there? Has anyone heard of SCORE? SCORE, Service Corps of Retired Executives. This is it's an online service. It's a one-on-one counseling service in person, but it's really just a resource here, which is a partner of the Small Business Administration to help any business owner in any aspect of their business. One thing I love about them is that they have a template gallery. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm a person that I have to see it, and I have to be able to feel it and touch it and smell it and just meditate on it. So the template gallery helped me a lot because people told me things, but I'm like, I need to see it in writing. And so if you need assistance with a business plan guide, they give you templates on that. If you need assistance with building your cash flow statement, your profit and loss statement, the balance sheet, those sorts of things, right there in the template gallery. And you see your web address right there, score.org. The closest SCORE office is actually in Washington, Little Washington. But PCC also has a SCORE mentor that comes and visits that center, so be sure to catch him when he's there. Seeking expertise, well, you know, I try to do my job kind of well. And one of the things that we do is bring in expertise that everybody else is not going to bring in, hopefully. We actually had someone from the federal IRS to come and talk about tax tips for small business. We know April 14th is coming. Financing for small business. We got some of the lenders that specialize in lending to our minority women business owners to come in and talk to our business owners. We do workshops like that every quarter, so something you should look out for. One other thing that we do that's a great networking piece, which we'll talk about later, is the annual Mix and Meet. You can go there and talk to business owners that are in your industry, other business owners that are maybe not in your industry, but you can still learn from. This Mix and Meet lasts for about 3 hours on a Saturday morning, sometimes at the end of March, beginning of April. And you have an opportunity to learn. We again have business classes there. We have networking. It's just a great all-around opportunity to get plugged in. One thing we can't do is kind of live in our own little box and space and think it's going to work out for us. We have to get plugged in. So that's a great opportunity to do that. Seeking expertise. Now, O, what does the O stand for? Open the doors of opportunity. The quote says, if opportunity doesn't knock, build a door. I love that. Because sometimes your opportunities don't come. They don't. But you being business owners have already proven that you have the chutzpah. So if an opportunity doesn't come and you know that opportunity needs to happen, you just make it happen. And one thing I also like about opportunity is sometimes it doesn't come in the ways that we expect it to. So we have to be able to recognize opportunity. So what are some ways that we can open the doors of opportunity? Of course, in number one, we're going to invest in our businesses. Now, sometimes investment is via money. Oftentimes it is. But also, we have to think about investing sweat equity. Taking the opportunity to work in our businesses, to do those things that Tammy has already mentioned to us that we need to do in terms of writing the vision, making it plain, in terms of just being diligent in our efforts. But one thing the City of Greenville is offering is the City of Greenville Business Plan Competition. Has anyone heard of this? Oh, this is perfect. Let me tell you why. The City of Greenville Business Plan Competition is something where you are eligible for a zero-interest loan forgivable over 3 years. That sounds really complicated, but let me tell you what it is. It's kind of like a grant, but not really, because you can't really call it a grant. But if you stay in this area, the West Greenville area or Center City, for 3 years, you don't have to pay it back. So, why does the City of Greenville do this? They are trying to reseed that area. West Greenville has, at one time, was a thriving business community. A lot of great businesses were there, but they've since moved on or gone out of business. So they're trying to reseed that area by getting folks to come back in and have their businesses in that area. So this business plan competition, the deadlines are July 1st and December 1st. If you submit them with their business plan, what you intend to do and how you intend to do it, you can pay for anything working capital, purchase of equipment, expansions of your products. Anybody want to start a product line? You can do it with this competition. Many other things. Tell them your business plan. If they like it, if you want to locate in this area, you may have $30,000 in your pocket. Okay? This is actually a map of the area that is eligible for participation in the plan. This is available online at the greenvillenc.gov website, so please take a look at it if anyone's interested, and share. I love when people share. Other funding opportunities. You know that the market is very tight. You know that lending is very tight. But what I encourage my business owners to do is always to build relationships. Even if you don't need money right now, build a relationship with a banker. Talk to them. Be like, my business is really doing well. It is? Yeah, it really is. We're doing a lot of new things, and things are going well. And, oh, yeah, how's my bank account doing over there? It's doing good? The money that I put in your bank is doing good? Good. So then, when the opportunity does come, you're like, my business is doing well, but I really want to expand. Oh, what's your idea? Oh, you have this new product line? Oh, okay. Your target audience, you've already got that laid out? Okay, you know how much it's going to cost to start up? Okay. Well, good. How much you need? Lending opportunities. Commercial lending opportunities are there. So think about that. Also, there's a particular credit union called Self-Help. Is anyone familiar with Self-Help? Self-Help Credit Union is located downtown. They focus on traditionally underserved markets, which are your minority and women-owned firms, and also your low-income individuals. They are not necessarily going to give you better rates than the commercial lending folks, but if you have less than perfect credit, then maybe someone you want to talk to because I can help you with that. The North Carolina Rural Center. This is one of those not so known opportunities because they don't have like a brick and mortar building, but they're in the business of providing a lot of things, but one thing in particular is micro lending. Micro lending is, hey, I need $2,000 to get to the end of the month, or I need $5,000 to start this really important thing I want to do. They are able to provide you with micro lending up to $25,000, and they can do it really quick, 3 business days. And they have bridge financing. Let's say your friendly banker down the street says, hey, I can give you 75% of what you need. We're going to give the other 25%. They build a bridge. Okay? So take the opportunity, northcarolinarulecenter.org, and take a look at it. Now, this, of course, was my time when I was going to go to the web. But I'm not going to do that today because I want to go ahead and get on with the time and the business at hand. But in my packet, you'll see my business card. And you see my website at the bottom, greenville.ncmwbe.org. Every firm and agency that I've spoken on today, Rule Center, Self-Help, PCC, on my website, the link. Just click on it. So you have to do is remember my website and it'll lead you to everybody else's. Cool? Awesome. A, remember we're soaring here. We want to activate our network. I love this quote. It says, most of us understand the importance of building a network. Everyone talks about it. However, those that are making the most of this vital business resource take a systematic approach to nurturing their network and treat it as a regular business function. Tanya, I was listening to you. Tanya said, you know, you have these people sitting in your chair every day. They come to you, they leave. They come, they leave. What do you know about them? Get to know them. That's how I met Tanya. I'm just saying. So, activate your network. Be concerted. Don't be passive. Be proactive. Okay? So take advantage of strategic networking opportunities. This is your opportunity to share knowledge. This is your opportunity to learn about trends and behaviors in your industry. And this is your opportunity to leverage resources. My good friend Russell back there knows I love leveraging. Leveraging means, hey, you know, I'm a slight girl. People tell me this all the time. So that means I can't lift but so much. But if me and my girlfriend get together and we lift something, oh, we can do some damage, okay? So when you are networking, understand that you're leveraging. So what does that mean? You're helping each other. That's what networking is about. You should be proactive in that. And take every opportunity that you can to do that. And remember, networking, your initial contact, is about problem solving. It's like when you meet someone at, let's say you're going to a mixer, and you introducing yourself to a person that you've never met before, let them talk about themselves. They're going to tell you some good information. You know, I work at the city of Greenville. How do you like working there? Oh, it's nice, it's nice. Okay, good, it's great. But you know, I'm really thinking about starting my own business. Really? That's your opportunity to solve their problem. You know, I have my own business. Oh, you do? Yes. How long have you been in business? 10 years. Oh, so what do you do? Oh, I style hair. Oh, you do? You know, I'm really looking for a new hairstylist. Bingo. Network. Now, one of the great things about networking is that there are some avenues that you can take that have already been established for you. And that one of those avenues is the Minority Business Roundtable. How many folks know about the Minority Business Roundtable? Good job. The Minority Business Roundtable is a great opportunity for each and every one of you to meet other business owners just like yourself. This roundtable was begun as a partnership between the Minority Business Program and the Chamber of Commerce. Our mission is to foster supportive networks for the education, opportunity, and empowerment of our minority business owners. Our current initiative is a small business incubator. Now, a small business incubator is an opportunity to have office space, and folks can go in there and rent at below market rates. While they're there, they'll also receive business assistance, technical assistance. You'll be able to be in this incubator area with other business owners that you can learn from and network with. It's like being a little community of business owners. And while you're there, you grow so much. So by the time you get out of this incubator, you're ready to go off and face the world. We think the city of Greenville needs an incubator like this to encourage more business owners and to help the existing ones. So the Minority Business Roundtable has taken on this task of making sure that we have a small business incubator. Listen up for that. We meet every third Thursday from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the location changes, but you can go to our website so you can see where we are this week, mbrnc.org. Okay? Every third Thursday, 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. And the great thing about it is we understand you're busy. We understand that you don't have a lot of time to be going to meetings. Your business owners, your wives, your mothers, your everything. So we'll even give you lunch. So you don't have to go out and get lunch afterwards. Now, the other great thing about it is we have a very supportive president. And he's here today. Mr. Russell Parker, if you would raise your hand. He is our president of our MBR, and he is ready and willing to talk to you about how great that organization is. Take advantage of other networking opportunities. One in particular that I take advantage of each year is the INS annual Minority Business Expo. It's usually at the Boys and Girls Club out on Fire Tower Road. Again, you can set up tables, you can set up any display areas. We can go and tell people about your business. People are going to be there anyway. It's like going to Facebook. People are already there, so just take advantage of it. This is one of those opportunities. Every June, talk to Sean Moy or talk to Israel Ward. But go to that website, find out more about it, and see how you can get involved. And of course, you already know, attend your industry-specific events, your hair shows, the places where salon owners are going to be anyway. Take advantage. Now, raise the bar. This is our R. Excellence can be attained if you care more than others think is wise, risk more than others think is safe, dream more than others think is practical, and expect more than other people think. Raise the bar. Take it to the next level. You have the opportunity to set the standard for your industry and for your business. You have the opportunity to have people come to you asking, how did you do that? I'm not just talking because they really just can't understand how you are able to get to where you were trying to get to. And that's the opportunity you have when you raise the bar, when you take it to the next level. Now, how do you do that? First thing you do is care more than others think is wise. Consider volunteering your time. Considering maybe volunteering your services. I know Tanya does that all the time. Go and provide free hairstyling to a women's shelter. Those folks there need something that they can feel good about. And how good will you feel if you're able to do that for them? So not only does volunteering make you focus on what's important. We're all here to make money. We're all business owners. But what's really important is the people we come in contact with and how we're able to bless their lives. Correct? So it refocuses us. But you know what was so great about doing the right thing? You get blessed in the process. And those people that you may have blessed down the road, they're going to tell their friends. They're going to tell their friends. And all of a sudden, you have this third person removed coming to you and say, you know, I heard. So, do well by doing good. Care more than others think is wise. Risk, dream, expect. Do those things you've always wanted to do but were afraid to do before. We're soaring, right? Like the eagles. We know that the eagles soar kind of solo. That's kind of what they do. They go places that other people are not quite prepared to go. So launch out and create your new product line. Create the nonprofit that is close to your heart. Collaborate with a trusted partner and friend to expand your reach. Do those things that will allow you to make those dreams come true and reach your expectations. This is what we're here to do today. This is just the beginning. So raise the bar. Well, that's the end of my presentation. If you have any questions for me or like to speak with me again, you can always reach me. I'm at 1500 Beatty Street, which is right beside Gareth Evans Lumber. I'm in the Public Works Complex where all the sanitation trucks are, the big trash trucks. There's a big hole in our parking lot right now, so don't be afraid. Just come in, go through the gate. I'm in the purchasing division, the second building that's going to be on your right. Or if you'd like to give me a call and just ask me some questions, there's my number there. There's my email address, and of course that lovely website that will connect you to all those great resources. So thank you for allowing me to speak today. Thank you, Tanya, for allowing me to come in and speak to you all. And thank you so much, and I just look forward to all the great stories of your business soaring in the new year.
Today's seminar was actually wonderful. Tanya was saying that sometimes you get complacent. You get, in a lackadaisical state where you just feel like I've been here long enough. I know everything. I don't need inspirational encouragement. Today was uplifting. It was very informative. We had a lot of information, a lot of packages, a lot of things that you talk about mentally in your mind. It makes a difference when you have a physical concept of everything. It makes a big deal, and that's what I enjoyed about it. We have something physical, something tangible that we can actually go back and reference to later on.
It was very helpful. We found that there were a lot of things that we, needed to know concerning our business, and some areas that we wanted to tap more into that she touched on today, and a lot of resources out here that we are very happy to find out about.
And I've been blessed to be around such creative people, and I just feel that they have the ability to go a lot further than where we are now in our careers. And so it's a heartfelt thing for me.